Who would have thought that my life as a gay man would be so defined by women? Don't worry, all of this is going to make more sense later. But first, I wanted to introduce you to Irma, one of my first and best friends. She's a lot, in the best way. And this is her ultimate frenemy, Corinne. Her feelings about Irma were pretty simple.
What a bitch.
And that's me. Pretty much how I looked for the first 20 years of my life. Clueless. And don't laugh, but eventually Corinne is going to be my girlfriend. Don't think about it too much. This was the 90s. It'll all make more sense in context. Corinne always thought Irma was too coarse.
I can kiss my ass.
And she might have been right. But I think she was just a badass. Although, she did seem to have a problem with boundaries. Well, let's get real. The most important woman in any gay boy's life is his mom. Now, how did these three extraordinary women come to define me so much? It all started with a town. A very small Midwestern town.
Me again, just a lot younger. I'd say 9 years old at this point. We just moved to town and already I was feeling like the ultimate fish out of water. But of course, we'll get to that.
Did you get it? Ta-da!
And this is Paul, my younger brother. We were as different as two people could be, but Paul always had my back. I tried to have his too, whenever he stayed still long enough.
Geez, Paul, how much did all of this cost? I don't know. I just kept putting stuff back till I could afford it. So, when did you find that dump? Yesterday. Me and Jeff were down there playing. Who's Jeff? The kid next door. He's the one with the dog that barks all the time. His mom helped us move in. Oh, yeah. He's weird. He just stares at you. Nah, he's just very quiet. He set off to bottle rockets the other day. He's cool. So have you met anyone else yet? Yeah, sure, lots of kids. This one, Mike, he has his own basketball court in his backyard. He keeps asking if you want to come over, too. But I told him you wouldn't like it. Yeah. I told him you like reading and stuff better. Mm-hmm. So, are you scared? About what? The first day of school. Doesn't it make you just a little nervous? Not really. Why? Are you? Of course not. I just wasn't so sure about you. That's all.
Scotty, could you tell your father dinner's ready? Oh, and get Paul back down here.
You remember Mom, of course.
Dad, Mom says it's time to eat.
Huh? And that's Dad, in a nutshell. Growing up, I always suspected a certain cartoon dad was modeled after him. I'll let you judge for yourself. But one thing's for sure. Frank Singleton loved his family more fiercely than Homer ever could have dreamt of.
Dinner time. We're having tuna casserole.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks, son.
I'll tell you what, folks, the deals just don't get any better than this. So what are you waiting for? Drop by and see us today. That's Robert's Motors, right here under the Platte City Water Tower.
And that's when I realized it. This town was so small, it was literally defined by a single bright orange water tower. This place was off to a rough start.
Mom, I don't like this place. It's so old.
Honey, you haven't even given it a chance yet.
I don't understand. Why Paul and I have to go to different schools? He's only a grade behind me.
And that's just the way they do it here. They don't have enough room for everybody in Paul's building, so they decided to put the 4th and 5th graders up here. He's just down the street.
It's not the same. Who am I going to talk to?
I suppose you're just going to have to get to know your new classmates.
But they don't like me.
Of course they're going to like you. Why do you say things like that? Come on now. You're going to be late. You're going to be fine, hon. I'll see you tonight, okay? Okay, bye-bye.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Mrs. Hardcastle's class.
Well, you found the right place, I guess. You must be the new kid.
Uh-huh.
You're a talker, too. Well, come on. You can't stand out in the hall forever.
Mrs. Hardcastle represented the more, shall we say, puritanical side of Platte City. The woman could stare daggers right through you while wielding language that was just as razor sharp. For one hair-raising school year, she would haunt my nightmares. And my homework.
Why don't you tell everybody your name?
Scott.
Scott. Scott what? Did your parents give you a last name to go with it?
Scott Singleton.
Well, I can see we're off to a roaring start. Mr. Singleton, I am Mrs. Hardcastle. This is my class, and I'll leave it to them to make your introduction. I'll spare you the lecture for right now, but there are a couple of things you need to know right off. First, I don't tolerate lateness, so I'll expect you to be on time tomorrow. Mr. Singleton, is there a problem? I'm over here. Thank you. Second, the little mousy act doesn't cut it here. That's bull. We're going to nip it in the bud. You got me? Have a seat, Mr. Singleton, before you fall over. Enough of that nonsense. Now, who's going to read first?
Children? Children? Could I get your attention, please? Up here.
Paul's teacher was, to put it mildly, not as intense.
I want to introduce you to our newest student. His name is Paul, and he just moved up here from the city. Paul, would you mind standing so everyone can see you?
That's Paul, the shy one.
So the object is to hit as many people as you can. You get hit, you go down. Whoever's left wins. Got it? That's why they call it war ball.
I'm gonna cream you guys. Shut up, Andy. We haven't even picked teams yet. What if we're on the same team?
I'll get you anyway.
Andy, you and Jason can be team leaders. Shirts versus skins. Jason, your skins. Andy, you can pick first.
All right, I'll pick Jeff. Oh man, do I have to pick?
Don't start, Jason.
Fine. David.
Forget being picked last. I was just glad I didn't have to take my shirt off.
Don't touch me. You, come on.
Wait. I don't know you.
My name's Scott.
Scott. Oh yeah, the new kid. Someone mentioned you. Hold it.
What?
Your shoes. You're wearing dress shoes during gym?
Don't blame Mom. I picked those puppies out myself.
I'm sorry. I forgot my sneakers. Do you want me to sit out today? I don't mind.
No, just get out there. Let's get this thing started. Let's go! Move it!
And she's funny, too.
Who is this?
His teacher, Mrs. Woodstock.
Not Woodstock, Woodward.
Isn't that what I said? Go on, honey.
So we talked when we weren't supposed to, and she kept trying to tell everyone to be quiet, but nobody did.
Paul, it's not very nice. You're supposed to listen to your teachers.
Then after a while, she started making these funny little noises.
What do you mean funny?
I don't know, just funny. And totally out of nowhere, she started sneezing.
And everyone's still talking?
Uh-huh. It was like she couldn't stop.
Paul, stop! You're making a mess!
Gross.
All right, that's enough. Time out.
Before this experiment is over, every single one of you will have held the mice. So you'd better get used to the idea. Oh, show some backbone, guys. They're just stupid mice. There's no way the little runts could hurt you. Our illustrious principal pays us a visit. What can I do for you, Mr. Harris?
Sorry to interrupt. Could I have a word with you?
Well, seeing how you're the boss. Kids, amuse yourselves for a second. And you would be interrupting my class for what reason?
You know I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have to. I need to borrow Scott for a few minutes.
For what purpose?
Well, the counselor's here. We'd like to get him tested for the gifted program. But you see, her schedule is so tight, there is
Give me a break. The kid needs discipline, not a bunch of brainiacs who will coddle him every time he wants his mommy.
Mrs. Hardcastle, I admire your methods as much as anyone, but we'd really like to give this a chance. He hasn't exactly taken off over the past few months.
And you have to do this now.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
Thank you. If you could just quietly ask him to come...
Grab your books. Mr. Harris wants to have a little talk with you. And I'll expect you to find out what you've missed when you get back. Wasn't that fun? We can always count on Scott to liven things up, huh?
Someone special is visiting us today, and she'd like very much to meet you. Her name is Mrs. Alexander, and she specializes in working with exceptional children, like yourself.
What do you mean?
Well, we've noticed that you seem to be having a little trouble concentrating in class. Well, we think maybe it's because you're actually a little bit ahead of the other kids. So this Mrs. Alexander is going to see if she can help you with that. She'd just like to talk a little while. Maybe ask a few questions? Sound good?
I guess.
Great. Now, if you need me, I'll be right outside.
You must be Mr. Scott Singleton. Nice to meet you, Scott. Virgie Alexander.
Nice to meet you.
Mrs. Alexander was the yin to Mrs. Hardcastle's yang, although actually she had the same impatience with BS, just with a lot more love thrown in. And frankly, she kind of saved me. From here on out, everything started to change.
Sit down, please. I've met your parents already. They tell me you're having a little trouble adjusting?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, let me tell you what I'd like to do today, Scott. I work with a group of kids who kind of feel like you do, and I'd like to see if you'd be a good fit there as well.
Okay.
Now, let's start with these blocks. I'd like you to build something with them. Whatever you like.
Anything?
Whatever comes to mind.
Scott, Paul, we're gonna be late. Frank, can you get the boys down here, please?
Yeah, Paul's in the kitchen.
Good. Honey, they're gonna have snacks there. You didn't give any to Paul, did you?
Nah.
Good, he's hyper enough as it is. Scott, we're waiting! Geez, usually it's Paul that we're having to drag down here. What's he doing up there?
Beats me. He said something about getting his presentation ready.
Oh, that's right. Mrs. Alexander said they're putting on a show of some kind. Oh, God, Paul, what have you been into? Look at you.
This isn't going to be a play, is it? You know I can't sit still that long.
No, it's some kind of talent show.
Oh, even better.
Come on now, don't start that. He really needs our support right now.
What's he gonna do?
I have no idea. Scott!
Nope, your eyes aren't deceiving you.
What's wrong? Is it too much?
This really did happen.
No, it's just I hadn't expected you to look like that.
I'm a mime.
Yes, I know.
Do you want to see my act?
Well, of course we do, don't we, guys?
Yo, yeah, you bet.
Come on, do it. Yeah.
Sure.
Great. So, do you like it?
What?
That's all I have. Do you like it?
Oh, well, yes, honey, it was wonderful. You're gonna be the star of the show. Wasn't it great, guys?
Nice job, son.
Way to go, bro.
Okay, honey, we're running late. Go on and grab your coat.
This will be better than I thought. Yes, I'm Frank. Frank, and this is my wife, Donna.
Hi, Donna. Hey there. Scott, right? I'm Jake. Nice to meet you, Jake.
And so began a beautiful friendship. Jake Galloway never judged me, never cared that I was a nerd. Perhaps because he was one too. But more likely, because he didn't care what anyone else thought about him. To this day, I don't think it's once occurred to Jake that anyone could or would live any other way.
Likewise. Let me guess. Hearing mine. Yeah. What are you doing? I haven't decided yet. Wow.
Could I have everyone's attention, please? Thank you. Well, welcome one and all. Tonight is a bit of an experiment. This is our first ever get-together for both Delta kids and families. And I have to say, it's wonderful to see so many familiar faces in the same room. Plus, as many of you know already, a few new faces. So before I forget, let me introduce our newest member, Scott Singleton, and his family, Donna, Frank, and running around the back, Paul. The Singletons have just moved up from Kansas City, and I know we'll all do our best to show them why small town life beats the big city any day. So, without further ado, I present the kids of Delta.
Boys, I can hear the bus.
Coming!
Well, hurry it up. This let's be late for the first day of school thing is getting old.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm here. Where's the bus?
Alright, right around now, you're probably thinking, wait, teenage Scott doesn't look much like younger Scott. To which I say, relax. It's just a movie. Just go with it.
It's almost at the corner. Where's your brother?
He's in the bathroom, of course.
Damn it, he's gonna miss it again. Paul, get your butt down here. I'm gonna kill him. You better go. I don't want you to see this.
I can understand that sentiment.
Oh, God. I can't believe my baby's starting high school.
Mom.
I'm making you late. You better go.
Wish me luck.
Paul, Jeffrey, Singleton, we are going to do some serious talking. Now I'm going to be late.
Can I kill him first?
What happened?
Switch my books again.
That child!
What?
Have you heard nothing that I've been saying?
Now that's more like it. Much better family resemblance. And just like Paul, the one up me.
I have been standing here yelling my bloody head off for the last 10 minutes.
Why are you still here?
Get in the car!
Jeez, what's wrong with her?
I am so angry I could spit nails. Look at this. We've been behind your bus the whole way.
Sorry.
And it's not your fault. I shouldn't have yelled at
You know, Mom, I could just walk to the door from here. I can see it. It's no big deal.
you. This should clear up in a minute.
Yeah, I don't think we're going anywhere for a while. Don't mean to abandon you, but...
Wait!
What? Oh, shit.
Mom!
Mom meltdown in 3, 2...
Damn! Jesus Christ, you crazy motherfucker! What in holy hell is wrong with you? Are you deaf? I have been sitting back here honking my horn and you just backed up over my new car. Oh, look! You have just demolished my car, you crazy son of a bitch! I can't believe they let a moron like you drive a bus full of kids. If you had stayed at my house 30 more seconds, my boys would have been on your butt.
Looks like I had a little trouble out there.
Jacob Galloway, you didn't tell me you were in this class.
Change of plan. That's what gives with the psycho mom.
Oh, we just got that car last week.
Ouch. Well, think of it this way. You won't forget your first day of high school.
Thank you, I feel much better.
So what'd you do last night?
Oh, nothing. Pushed Paul around a little bit.
Oh, big tough man.
What'd you do?
Took the truck down by the river.
Oh.
Shot some more cans.
Things still running, huh?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
I'm impressed. It only took you guys a minute to realize class has started. This group definitely has potential. Well then, now that we're all mentally here, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marty McNally. I'll be teaching you math. So if that's not your first hour course, please just raise your hand now because you're in the wrong room. Nobody? Great. Let's get started. Take one, pass the rest back. Everybody got one? Okay, now open your books to the table of contents. Take a look at chapters 1 through 6. Everybody there? Before tomorrow, I expect each and every one of you to not read a single word of it. Trust me, I know. First day of school, the brains are still in bed. Now put them away and let's have some fun.
This guy's okay.
Very nice. You're my most creative group yet. At the very least, the most limber. That just leaves you, Mary.
I can't. It's gonna fall over.
We'll never know unless you jump in there.
I would be the last one. All right, ready or not, here I come.
And this is how I met my pal Mary. Call it a meet cute if you want, but looking back,
Excuse me.
I think Mary might have gotten, let's just say, the wrong idea right from the start.
Sorry.
If you guys didn't like this monkey business, take heart. We won't be doing it again for a while. Oh. However, if this kind of thing is your bag of tricks, I'll be holding auditions next week for the fall play. Anybody who gets in can ham it up to their heart's content. Well guys, looks like that's it for today. See you tomorrow.
Wait, what day are the auditions?
Come see me if you're interested. And put your desk back before you go.
So what class you got next?
French, I think. You know, that's a good question.
See you in band then, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Are we gonna need to bring anything like a monologue?
A monologue? Are you kidding me? This is Platte City, not Broadway.
You sure? Because I could bring
No, really.
What are our chances of getting in? Someone told me that you don't ever cast freshmen.
That's not true. I do cast freshmen, but I'm not gonna lie to you. There's not that many speaking parts to go around, so they usually tend to go to juniors and seniors. You have to realize, most of them have worked their rears off for this program. Frankly, I think they deserve the recognition. But I don't want that to stop you from auditioning. If you're brilliant, I'm certainly not gonna push you aside so Joe Sr. can have his last shot at glory. So show up, okay? Don't make me come looking for you.
Mr. McNally, I didn't hear the part about when it was. The audition, I mean.
Scott, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
I have them next Thursday in the band room. You know where that is?
What time is that?
7 to 10. At night, of course. So, you think you'll do it?
Huh?
Really seem to be having a good time out there today. You might enjoy this type of thing.
Oh, yeah, I might.
You better go. We'll see you there, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. See you there.
Scott, Scott, watch that.
Graceful as always.
So you gonna do it?
I don't know. Doesn't seem like I got a very good chance.
Come on, man. You just told me you cast freshman.
Yeah, but he'll probably make up some weird part for me, like the flea and the dog that runs through the first act. I don't know.
Man, you gotta stop doing this to yourself. Every time something like this comes along, you talk yourself out of it.
Well, why don't you do it with me?
Is that what it's gonna take?
Well, maybe.
All right, then I call your bluff.
Jake, come on, this is not your type of thing.
You're damn right it's not, but you're not squirming out of this. And furthermore, since I'm gonna put myself through this torture for you, you're gonna do something for me.
No, there's no way. I'm no good.
That's the deal. I help you out, you join the academic bowl. Tit for tat.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this one.
And there she was, our nemesis.
Mrs. Kruger, I thought you worked at the annex.
Jacob Galloway, charming as ever. I got transferred. I missed your lovely face.
Can I pay for this?
Man, I have to stare at that face every day. Thought she died or something.
Tell you what, I don't get spooked very easily. That woman just about did it. Something's not right there.
Oh, amen to that. Oh, I can't eat this.
You know, I seen what they make this stuff out of.
Yeah, how'd you get back there?
I'm not saying, but suffice to say it was a real eye-opener. You know how the government puts labels on food, like grade A?
Yeah.
These say grade D, but edible.
Oh, no way, you're kidding.
Serious as a heart attack.
Oh, God, man, you just ruined my lunch, buddy.
Trust me, my friend, it was already ruined. Have you thought about it?
Thought about what?
Our deal.
Oh, yeah, our deal. Pretty proud of yourself, aren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The heck you don't. You've been trying to get me into that stupid academic thing.
Academic bowl.
Whatever. My point is, you show up for one audition, and I get up stuck to a stupid game show buzzer for an entire year. What kind of deal is that?
A pretty good deal, that's what. Besides, who's to say I won't get the lead? This could be a major commitment on my part.
You sure this is legal?
Sure it is, I'm licensed.
Drive farm equipment? I don't think this is quite what they had in mind.
Scooter, my man, you have got to stop worrying so much. It's gonna make you old before your time.
Sorry.
You buckled?
Check.
Let's blow this joint.
I got it! Hello?
Yo.
Jake, where are you?
Back at the house, Mr. Ed decided to break down again. I had to walk back. Sorry, buddy, I'm going to sit this one out.
Jake, I've got to have you there. We made a deal.
I know, I promise, but I've got to get the truck hauled back here. Maybe next time.
I know. I can have my mom come out and get you.
No, I'm not having your mom come all the way out here to the boonies just to pick me up. Hey, you go ahead. You'll be fine. Scooter. Scooter, don't you even think of chickening out on this. I will audition next time. Now, will you go? I'll kill you if you don't. You know I will.
Yes, I know you will.
Damn straight. I'll hunt you down in that little room of yours, kick down your door, aim my Uzi right at you. No mercy.
For anyone who's mortified at Jake's insensitive use of a gun in this movie, even one that doesn't actually exist, a quick reminder that this was, again, the 90s. Besides, in Platte City, we weren't exactly plugged into the zeitgeist.
Okay, Jake, stop. I get it.
Thank God I was getting hoarse.
Yeah, that car never got repaired.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
No, you're not. It just feels that way.
I don't know. It feels pretty real to me. This is a complete waste of time. I don't care what Mr. McNally says. There's no way he's gonna cast a freshman. Besides, what if they all laugh at me?
Nobody's gonna laugh at you. You said it yourself. Only Mr. McNally is gonna see the auditions. Honey, I'm so proud of you. I just know you're gonna get a part. You're gonna be our little star.
Oh my God. Hey, Mary.
Hey, Scott, I saw that you got a part. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm trying to make it to one of your shows if I have time.
Well, maybe you could still be on crew or something.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Way to go, Scooter. See, you're a big time actor now.
Thanks.
See, I told you you could do without me. Gotcha. Sorry.
I'd introduce you to Irma, but I have a feeling you remember her from earlier.
Hey there.
Hi.
I don't believe we've met. Irma Boxberger.
Scott Singleton.
Pleasure to meet you, Scott. Asthma.
So I guess you're one of those seniors, huh?
Are you kidding? I'm not even a sophomore.
You're my age?
Not unless you got held back 3 years, too.
Well, then how come I've never seen you around here before?
Just moved here. My dad can't seem to hold a job. I've been everywhere.
Wow.
Tell me about it. Shitty thing is, I've been in this town less than a week and I already think it sucks. Oh well. Life's a bitch and then you die, right?
I guess.
So, what you doing in the show?
I'm Felix.
No way. I play Savage. We get to rip each other's hair out. That is so cool. The two freshmen playing the lawyers. Oh man. I'm gonna have fun with this one.
Looks like we're all here. Okay. Welcome, everyone. First of all, let me say congratulations. I saw a lot of great kids, but you guys were the cream of the crop. Don't let that go to your heads, however. You're not that good. Yet. But enough of that nonsense. Does everyone have their scripts? Good. Now put them away.
I'm telling you, Jake, there's something seriously wrong with this girl.
You want me to come to rehearsals with you? Could be your bodyguard. Why don't you try and mess with you then?
No, it's nothing like that. She's not really dangerous, just kind of weird.
Well, not as weird as me.
I don't even think that's possible.
Well, you better hope not, for your sake. Hey, you want to come out to my place tonight? I got a new shotgun.
Another?
That's the last one, I promise. Maybe we can set up some cans, shoot them down.
I can't. I've got rehearsal tonight. Sorry.
Well, I knew I shouldn't let you go to that audition without me. All right, be that way. Catch you tomorrow.
Okay, later.
Think you hated gym class? The sheer dread that settled over me every time I approached that locker room door felt a little like dying. I'd have preferred if the earth just opened up and swallowed me whole. Unfortunately, that fear was about to be justified.
Here we go.
What the fuck's your problem, dude?
Every time I turn around, man, you're looking at my girl, man. You're looking at Amy, man. Every time I turn around.
Dude, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. You were with her all night up there trying to do your thing on her. She's my girl.
What the fuck is this? You come in and push me around. What is that about?
That's what it's about, man. You got a problem with it?
Don't fucking make me push you, man.
Oh,
Don't fucking
what
make
you fucking do about it, huh?
Push you, that's what.
Man, look what you did now, asshole.
You okay, man?
Impaled by a binder. Not exactly dignified.
Oh, looks like someone did a number on you, my friend.
Is he gonna need stitches?
I'm afraid it's not that type of wound. That binder took a good-sized chunk out of his hand. There's not much that we can do other than clean it and keep it dry. He is going to have a nice scar to remember this day by.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Okay, Scott. I want you to put your hand into this pan.
What's in it?
Just something to clean the wound out.
Is it gonna hurt?
It may sting a little bit.
Can't do this anymore.
Do what, sweetie?
I'm tired of getting pushed around. Something's gotta change.
Honey, I don't understand.
It's been like this ever since we moved here, Mom. I know how people talk about me. They think I'm a nerd. Hell, I am a nerd.
Just because you used to be doesn't mean you are now.
Oh,
Son, you're being too hard on yourself. A lot's changed since then. Heck, you've even got a part in the play now.
That's right.
it's not enough.
And we're just trying to help.
I know.
Is there anything that we can do?
I want a new image.
I think my family was in shock. I know they wanted to be supportive, but honestly, what do you say to that? I mean, fall on a binder, get a makeover? Welcome to the teenage mind.
Holy cow!
You like it?
You should have warned me. Jesus, Scott, what'd you do to yourself?
Well, it's my new look, of course.
I'll say.
Good morning, gentlemen.
I don't think we're going to have enough time to clean up all this mess. We have to get dressed soon, and I still have to get Scott over to the school. Do you know what time it is?
6:15.
Where is Paul? He's supposed to be doing this.
Well,
not
he's
us.
disappeared again. He's probably in the bathroom.
How convenient. Paul, I know what you're up to now. Get your butt in here and oh my.
Wow, looking good.
Thank you.
You are so handsome. My baby's growing up so fast.
Do you think it's too big?
No, it's perfect.
Laugh if you want, but I know she meant it. And of course, I'd never worn a suit in my life. What did I know?
See, Frank, I told you that old suit would fit.
I stand corrected.
I nearly had a heart attack when you split the rear end out of your good pants at rehearsal last night.
Mom.
What? Everything worked out fine. Are you ready to go?
Oh, hold on, I gotta grab my script.
They're still using scripts?
I wouldn't be so sure about the past tense. I've seen so much here. You'd be shocked at what sides can accomplish these days. I don't understand it all, but I've seen men who lost their life walk again. Who says they can't paint as well?
Tempting, but I really don't wish to be a robot or whatever it is you have in mind.
You're depressed, my dear. I've seen that before too.
Shakespeare, this was not.
It's still very fresh. Give it time.
God, Irma, what are you doing back here? This is the boys' side.
Oh, relax. My entrance is coming up soon. Did I scare you?
A little.
I know, you look like you saw a ghost.
Wasn't very funny.
Sorry. Listen, what are you doing tonight after the show? I thought maybe we could hang out.
I can't. My parents are taking me out to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
My first play, of course. Aren't yours doing the same for you?
Are you kidding? They're not even here.
Why, did something happen?
Nah, other than work for my mom and a bottle of scotch for my dad.
Oh.
Hey, not all parents are like yours. You take what you can get. Sounds like my cue. See you out there.
See ya.
Give it a few weeks to work properly. Then decide for yourself.
Hey, Mary. Hey, Scooter, you almost up?
Yeah, any minute.
Well, good luck. I know you'll do great.
Thanks.
Excuse me, I'm lowering the curtain for intermission.
Already? Did I miss my entrance?
Oh no, I just like to be ready. Can't be too sure.
All right, it's the doctor, the attorney's there.
Hi, John.
Wake up, it's him.
What? Who?
Your son.
Oh.
Please, have a seat.
I'd rather not, Doctor. This is not a social call.
Your client is incapable of making his own decisions. He's half delusional.
My client knows all he needs to know. He knows he is dying, so save me the ethical lecture. You're more concerned with saving face for the hospital than you are of easing a man's pain. You make me sick.
This discussion is not over.
Wrong, Miss Savage. It is.
Did an excellent job.
When did he learn all those lines anyway?
He's working very hard on this.
Fight
I
for
think
those.
this really shows that he's really doing
When did
a
he start
very good
these?
job. He did. He did.
He is.
Honey, you were wonderful.
Good job, girl. Lawrence Olivier would have been proud.
Thanks. I was so upset the camera had jammed halfway through and I didn't get a single picture of you.
No problem. We still got tomorrow.
So how do you feel?
Feel good. Really good. I think I like this acting thing.
So you're not upset about us pushing for you to do this?
I don't remember anybody pushing me into.
Oh, now that's not the way I remember.
Sure, I don't.
You didn't even want to go to the audition dinner. You've done nothing. Nice job.
Same to you.
I think I was in shock. What else could I say?
Guys, this is my friend Irma Boxberger. Irma, this is my mom.
Nice to meet you, Irma.
And my dad and my brother Paul.
How are you?
Great, thanks.
Nice job, by the way. You were very, forceful.
Yeah, well, I didn't want her to be some kind of wuss like Scooter here. Just kidding.
Well, are you ready to go celebrate?
Yeah, sure.
You're welcome to join us, Irma. We're probably just going up to the Golden Cow for some ice cream.
Nah, you kids knock yourself out. I gotta get my beauty rest.
Are you sure? You're more than welcome.
Read the room, Dad.
Well, since you asked.
I don't know, Scott. Doesn't she seem a little, mature for a freshman? She is a very big girl.
I guess.
Big bone, that's a polite term. Hey, maybe we can still catch the game.
Dad, that was over like hours ago.
And the way she talks, I mean, like a sailor. I don't know. I don't think you should be going over to her house without supervision.
She just asked me tonight. I haven't gone anywhere yet.
I know, but I worry. She is a bad influence.
She's not all bad. She has some good ideas.
Like what?
Well, she thinks I should join choir next semester. She says it would help out the spring musical.
They're doing a musical? But honey, you've never sung before. And wouldn't that interfere with band? You're doing so well with the oboe.
I can do both at the same time.
I don't know, Scott. That is an awful lot of music.
This was not an uncommon belief at the time. It was thought that too much of the arts in general could lead to sloth, and possibly a life of crime.
I can do it.
Stick with me, kiddo. I'll show you the ropes. There won't be seat assignments for a few more days, so you can sit next to me. Those guys are total goof-offs. They think I'm a bitch, but I don't care. They can kiss my ass.
Oh, geez, he saw me.
Who?
Mr. Doyle.
The band teacher. So?
So, now he knows that I'm both in band and choir. You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Not in his world, you don't. I've crossed over to the dark side.
Oh, please.
I assume you remember this moment.
See, he's a pussycat. Quit spacing out. Mr. Crumley's here. Hey, Crumb.
Irma, how are you doing, my dear?
Great. Listen, do you have a second? I've been thinking about that balance problem we had last semester, and I'm pretty sure I know who is causing the trouble.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, it is.
What a bitch. Look at her. She's pointing right at me. Not again. Someone needs to euthanize that woman. Put her out of our misery. I swear. She thinks she's God's gift to music. I've got news for her. Thank you so much. Well, would you look at that? Looks like she's got herself a little disciple. You mean the new guy? Yep. He doesn't know what he's getting himself into. I thought he was in band. He must have quit. What's his name? Scott, I think. He's really into the whole drama thing. That must be how she got a hold of him. He's kind of cute. Corinne Shellis, don't you even think of it. You're spoken for. I can look, can't I? I suppose so.
Kids! Okay, time to listen up. Okay, kids, I'm serious.
I wonder what his story is. I couldn't tell you. I don't hang out with that crowd. Drama, huh? I may have to try that sometime.
That was great, but the timing's still off. Let's take it through one more time from the director's big speech. Scott!
Huh?
It's your cue.
No doubt about it. Things were getting weird.
Can't remember my first line.
Everybody take a break. 5 minutes, not a second more. Is there some sort of problem, Scott? You seem to be having a lot of these memory lapses tonight.
I'm sorry, Mr. McNally. It's just... Well, it's Irma. She keeps staring at me.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but that's going to be tough to avoid. It's kind of in the script.
No, that's not what I mean. She's winking at me. Haven't you noticed?
I've been kind of busy.
Scott, if you're serious about being an actor, you have to learn to deal with these distractions.
Wait till I have to deliver that speech during Sunday's Blue Hair Matinee. The candy wrappers alone will drive you mad. You'll be fine. They're harmless. As far as Irma, that's another story.
Just remember, Governor, when all around you is heartache and strife, there's nothing like a good plate of pickled herring to cure your ills.
And curtain. The irony. Mary!
Sorry.
Guys, stop! I can still see you! Never mind. And the crowd goes wild, etc., etc., etc. You all look like a bunch of zombies, so I'll spare you the notes for now. Everybody go home and get some rest, and please be here on time tomorrow night. The paying crowd is not as forgiving as I am.
Scott, hold on. What are you doing running off so fast? I almost missed you.
Damn, I've been caught. After that little lip-licking episode, I couldn't get away fast enough. I still liked Irma, of course, but something had shifted.
Can we make that an opening night celebration? I've kind of got plans tonight.
Like what? Studying? Sugar. You need to get a social life.
I need to change. Are we still on for tonight?
Uh-huh, sure. Meet you out front.
Great. Irma! I didn't notice you standing there. Break a leg tomorrow night, okay?
You too. Mind if I help you out with that?
The stage was now set for one of the great rivalries of all time. Corinne versus Irma. Loyalties would be tested, sides would be chosen. Irma in particular seemed to know her time was short. She'd been in the friend zone with me long enough, and with Corinne breathing down her neck, it was time to make her move. Of course, all this could have been avoided if I'd only realized that I was gay, but as I'd find out later, apparently half my classmates were in the same boat. For now, though, it was time for the games to begin.
Such a kidder. See you in a minute, Scooter.
See ya. I better get changed.
You do that. Scooter.
Yes?
Tomorrow, right?
Sure. Tomorrow. You and me.
Here we are, home sweet home.
Are you sure this is okay with your parents? My folks would have a fit if they knew I had somebody over without them around.
Are you kidding me? They don't care. I can do whatever I want. Make yourself comfy. I'm just gonna go freshen up a little. Bedroom's in back. Feel free to look around. Nothing's going to bite you.
If there was a wrong side of the tracks in Platte City, Irma's house was certainly located there. Okay, so that's not exactly normal.
I see you found your way.
Yep.
So, what do you think?
It's, pretty neat.
You think? I don't know. My old lady says I have too much shit. Guess she can stop buying it then, huh? I can't believe you've never been over here before.
Me neither.
How long have we known each other anyway? 2 years?
Something like that.
Well then, we'll just have to make up for lost time. There's plenty of room up here, you know. Don't be shy.
I'm fine.
No, really, I insist.
Okay.
I love this bed. It's so soft.
I guess.
Sometimes I just like to lie here and fantasize. I sleep naked, you know.
Really?
Absolutely. It's the only way to go. God, you look like you're having high tea with the Queen. Relax. Lay down with me. I don't bite, silly. Take your shoes off.
That seemed reasonable enough.
Anyway, as I was saying, sometimes I just like to lie here and fantasize.
About what?
Anything, really. Although, some of them are kinda naughty. If I told you, could you keep a secret?
Sure.
Ever heard of bondage?
Isn't that like tying people up?
I imagine this sexy guy tying my hands to the headboard like so, and then he does the same thing with my feet.
Jeez, Irma.
But that's not all. Then he drips hot candle wax all over my bare nipples, slowly. There's not a thing I can do about it.
Suddenly, I realized I was trapped, forced to once and for all confront both Irma's lust and my suspicious disinterest in what was almost certainly a sure thing. And then, my brain came to the rescue with a strategy I would return to again and again. Just pretend the whole thing never happened.
Ready to listen to some Phantom?
Guess who?
Better be Corey.
You're good.
What is it with you guys coming down to our locker room? We don't do that to you.
Darn right you don't. We kick your ass. You're obsessed with this thing. Let me help.
Thanks.
So where were you last night? Called your house, but your mom didn't know. She was pretty worried.
Promise you won't get mad?
Why would I get mad?
Well, it's just I know you don't like her very much.
Irma? You were with Irma doing what?
It's just a tradition. We go out and celebrate.
Oh, so you went out.
Well, not actually out. We just went over to her place.
Her parents were there, right?
No, but it was okay. We were just listening to music.
Listening to music where?
In the bedroom. That was where the stereo was.
Scott, she was trying to seduce you.
Corinne may have been in denial about a few things of her own, but she knew when to call me on mine. Or at least try.
No, she wasn't. She never even touched me. Although she was teasing a lot, and I did kind of feel uncomfortable.
Teasing how?
Something about hot candle wax.
That's it! The bitch is gonna die!
Corey, where are you going?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything at all. Yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah. Too much sun, though. It'd be better if it was cloudy. Maybe I should move to England and fit in better there.
You gonna take me with you?
If you're good. No more stunts like you pulled with Irma.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Besides, I'm not the one who melted 2 bars of X-Lax into her hot chocolate before a sold-out show.
God can strike me with lightning right now. I don't care. The look on her face alone was worth it.
God, you're so bad.
A woman scorned, baby. A woman scorned.
You know, she must have turned like 7 shades of purple before she finally got off that stage.
Hey, all is fair in love and war. And this involved both, so I can't be held accountable for my actions.
You know, you two are mortal enemies now.
No, we already were. This just formalized the relationship. What?
I was just thinking. You know, maybe you should postpone that little revenge episode until after we get finished with Little Shop.
I don't get it.
Okay, just think about it. The casting's pretty much already a foregone conclusion, right?
Right. Everyone knows that you'll play Seymour.
That's not what I mean. Okay, picture this. We're the only 2 people that can qualify to play the doo-wops. Nobody else can even begin to carry those harmonies.
Oh my God.
Yeah?
We are really going to kill each other. Do you mean I have to stand next to that thing for 2 hours every night?
Don't worry. Seymour will protect you.
Now, Seymour will be too busy fighting a man-eating plant to worry about his girlfriend.
I told you something. Would you promise not to tell anybody?
Of course. Scooter, what is it?
I think I like this acting thing.
Honey, everybody knows that.
That's not what I mean. I think I want to do it for a living. I want to be an actor.
Are you serious?
You're not upset with me, are you?
Why would I be upset? Honey, I'm so proud of you. It's unexpected, that's all.
Do you think I'm good enough?
Scooter, you are the best we've got. No contest. You are gonna knock those other guys off their feet. You idiot. How long have you been keeping this from me?
Sorry.
You scare me to death. Thought you were gonna tell me you were gay or something.
Well, I laughed too, but something about that hit a little too close to home.
Jesus, Mary, how much of that stuff you plan on using?
Sorry.
Showbiz is so glamorous.
Marty, would you help me with a project I'm working on?
What you got in mind?
Well, thinking about doing audition tape.
Really? For what?
Couple of colleges. Thinking about becoming a theater major.
Whoa. Well, of course I'll help you. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Way to go, Scooter.
Where are you planning on going?
California. Thought about New York, but it seemed a little bit crowded.
I meant what colleges?
Oh, USC, maybe UCLA. They both have pretty good programs, or so I hear, but you have to send them audition tape. Kind of makes me nervous.
Excuse me.
What's wrong with her?
I have an idea.
I'm glad someone did.
Scott, Have you really thought about what you're getting yourself into? There's a world of difference between California and Plant City. Maybe you should start off closer to home.
No, I've been thinking this over for a really long time. I think I'd like to go ahead and give it a shot.
All right then. Looks like we'll have to get to work.
Marty?
Yes?
Think I should have a stage name?
That's up to you, I suppose. Why? Do you have one in mind?
What do you think about Trevor?
Thanks for coming over on such short notice.
No problem. How is he?
Ever see a zombie movie?
Oh.
I think he's afraid it's going to be another rejection letter. With USC, we cried for 3 days straight.
I know. I remember.
Well, this is as far as I go. Good luck.
Thanks. Hi.
Hey.
May I?
Go ahead.
Damn. Can't tell a thing. You ready?
Sure.
I'm going to miss you.
Oh my God. I've been accepted. I'm in.
You better not forget about me, kiddo.
And the award for Best Actor goes to... Big surprise here. Scott Singleton! Nice work, Trevor. Looks like he's just about cleaned us out. In case any of you have been living under a rock these past few weeks, Scott has decided to seek his fortunes in the land of sunshine, courtesy of UCLA. So let's wish him luck. Keep winning those awards, Scott. We'll be back here rooting for you.
Scott, we're gonna be late.
Coming.
The car's already running.
Sorry. Well, let's go.
Just a sec, I have something I want to show you. I know you don't like me getting mushy in front of Corinne, so I thought I had to show you this now. It's for today.
Whoa.
Kind of what I thought.
Where'd you get this?
My calendar at work, I swear.
Okay, now I'm really freaked out.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I thought it would cheer you up.
Well, here goes nothing.
Scott.
Now, some of you may wonder why you're not actually seeing my first year of college instead of yet another corny movie montage. I'm sure maybe that had something to do with our non-existent production budget. Oh wait, sorry, did I say that? But the truth is, there's really nothing to show. See, I wasn't just hiding from my family back home. I was hiding from my entire college experience. Pretty grim stuff. And I wasn't about to let them know that. So it began. The big lie.
Don't worry about your luggage. I'll have Dad come out and get it when he comes home.
Oh, is he working tonight?
Yeah, I had a late meeting at the office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey, I have missed you so much. I can't tell you how good it is to have you home.
I'm glad to be here.
Why don't you come on in here and have a seat and relax for a while?
So Thunder shoots his duck and lands in Transformers.
Hey guys.
The man of the evening. Come here, you.
Hey Jake.
Scooter.
Come in, do you have a minute?
Come on, hon. I think the kids need to be alone.
See you later, sweetie. Are you all right? Is there something wrong?
We need to talk.
Okay.
Not here. Let's step outside.
Scooter, sweetie, how great to see you, and aren't you looking fine? I missed you so much. I hear you're doing such wonderful things.
Thanks.
Hear all about it.
I'll talk to you in a little bit. Corinne and I are going to go outside. See you. Thanks for doing this.
No problem. So, spill your guts.
I don't know if I can tell you this.
You know, you don't have to tell me now. We have all summer.
No, I really need to, trust me. Corey, there's a reason I didn't come back on Christmas break.
Oh my God. There's someone else, isn't there?
No. I wasn't forthcoming with you, with any of you. I didn't think it would do any harm. Then I come back and all these people are expecting so much. I think I've hit the big time. I'm a star.
Sweetie, don't be so hard on yourself. They're just excited, that's all. Nobody's ever done anything like this before. Starring in the college musical isn't exactly shabby.
Corey, I didn't star in anything. I wasn't even cast. I made the whole thing up, but the truth is, they blew me out of the water. First day of orientation, we're sitting on this hillside overlooking campus. The day was beautiful. There was no smog or anything. And then, I don't know where these two guys they pop open these briefcases and pull out these headshots. And they asked me where mine was. Hell, two of them even had agents. Agents, can you believe that? I just wanted to die. I don't know, I guess something in me it snapped, and I started telling these whoppers to anybody who was willing to listen, including you. And the more lies I told them, the more I had to cover up.
So you weren't sick over Christmas break?
Not physically, anyways. I just couldn't face you guys.
I see.
Corey, I'm sorry. Oh God, you hate me now, don't you?
Yes, Scott, I hate you. Now go away. I never want to see you again. Scooter. What did you think I would do if I knew the truth? Disinherit you? Look, I don't care if you're rich or if you're famous. I just wanted you to be happy. Now those folks, on the other hand,
Probably shouldn't tell them tonight, should I?
let them have their fun. You, however, are coming with me because I've got a nice warm bed at my house that has your name written on it.
The nice warm Corey included that nice warm bed?
I know what you're thinking. Don't judge. Just hold that thought.
Don't push your luck. This is it, sweetie. Last stop.
Guess this is what they call the moment of truth. You know, my mom's gonna have a cow.
I know. I promised to have you back hours ago. Why do you think I'm staying out here?
It's not what I mean. But you do have a point.
So what now?
I don't know. Guess I'm just gonna go one day at a time. I don't even know if I'm gonna go back to California or not.
I like the sound of that. Not that I'm biased or anything.
Of course not.
Are you gonna be okay?
Just thinking. There's a lot of cleaning up I have to do. I never really liked cleaning.
Just remember that you're not alone. I'm not going anywhere.
Thanks.
Dear audience member, here's where I gotta get real with you. Because I owe you that much, and because you've been on a journey with me. I know you might be disappointed by the fact that even as we leave each other, I'm still with Corinne, still acting straight. But hey, that's how it happened. It took returning to LA, yes, I did go back, and a long, tortured sophomore year to finally start living my truth. But I did. And it's why you're seeing this today. Every day after this, I was just a little more honest with myself. A little less self-hating.
Well, no time like the present, I suppose.
You see, this is a coming out story, but it's the kind you don't see very often.
Guess I'll see you later.
You have my number.
Because it's mine. Uniquely mine.
Something wrong?
You know, it kills me. It really does.
What's that?
The irony of it all. I try so hard to be someone else, and it turns out all anybody really wanted was just for me to be myself. And I was the last person to know. You know, someone should make a movie about all this.
Maybe someone should.